The problem is longest substring without repeating characters. Given a string S, find the length of the longest substring without repeating characters. So A, B, C, A, B, C, B, B. The answer is ABC with the length of 3. Okay. Right. So there's no repeating characters. And as soon as we add one more A, we now have A in there. So one way, brute force way of doing this is for each position, start counting with a set. As soon as we see a character that's already in the set, we can calculate the length, and then we can repeat for each character, and then we can return max of these the length. But this is going to be of n square, because for each character it's possible to loop until the end. So it's going to be n plus n minus 1 plus n minus 2. This becomes n of n square. Okay. So instead of doing this inefficiently, we can do this a little bit more efficient by using 2 pointers or sliding window. Yeah. So we can set the beginning point, let's say A, and then we can still keep the set. And then as soon as we're gonna move the right pointer as well, so there will be pretty much like a sliding window technique. So you're gonna keep incrementing the right pointer. Okay, so there's A in the set, B in the set, C in the set, and then as soon as you see A, you know that A is already in the set. So when a character exists in set, start moving left pointer until no more duplicate in the set. So what this means is, as soon as we see A, we're gonna now start moving A pointer to the next one. Now, and as we do that, so here we added A. Yeah, we added A here. And we found out there's no A, or there's a duplicate A in the set. So we couldn't add it. So in between this operation, we are moving left pointer. And once the once this character is no longer in the set, we can add that A again in the set, and then keep incrementing the right pointer as well. So on the next iteration, it's gonna move to B. Now B is already there. So before we can actually insert B, there is another move left pointer operation until B is no longer in the set. So we move here to the C. Now B can be added to the set. And we keep repeating it until the right pointer reaches, so we keep repeat until right pointer reaches end of array. Okay. So if we make this in more logical steps, first, in for loop, set left pointer, add this is for right pointer, and set the left pointer, increment right pointer until same character exists in the set. So this would be as we increment add character to the set. So we stop when there's a duplicate. When there's a duplicate, move left pointer until cur at right pointer is no longer in the set. So in order to do this, when we move, remove character from set as you move. And then you always keep track of max length as we move right pointer. Okay. And then repeat until right pointer hits end. Okay, let's do this. So I said we're going to loop through the string. So this is going to be the right pointer. Okay. And then left pointer will be pointing to 0. We actually need a right pointer index to be able to calculate the length. So the range of length of S will be what we are going to look through. We also need to define the max length. And we also need a set. Okay, so as we move our pointer, we can start adding. So sin.add for the length, the string, the character at R. But before we do that, actually let's handle the base case here. So let's say there's just A, B, C, then we're gonna keep adding, and then we're gonna calculate the max length. The length between R and L will be R minus L. So this will give us, let's say, ABC, so R will be 2, L will be 0, but the actual length will be 3, so we actually have to add 1 to the difference. And then, yeah, so this is what we are going to return as max length. However, we need to handle if the character is already in the set. In this case, we need to keep removing. So while the character is already in the set, we're going to remove the character in the left pointer and then increment that pointer. And once we are done, then we can add this character to the scene. Okay. So we are removing that character and then incrementing L. So ABCA, in case of ABCA, R will be 3 with 0, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we'll have A in there. So let's see. In case of ABCA, L will be 0, R will be 2, and as soon as we increment R to 3, this is A. So we need to increment L. We need to remove A from scene. So this currently has A, B, C. So we're gonna remove the character at L, which is A. We're gonna increment L to be 1. Then we can still, A no longer is in the scene set. So now we can add A again. So L will be 1, R will be 3. Scene will now have A again. Yep. And the length will be 3 again, because 3 minus 1 plus 1 is 3. Is there any edge case here? Will there be Can there be empty string? Let's see. Can there be empty? So let's first see case here. So the length of the string can be empty. That means the max length will be 0 when s is 0. Yep, that's what we want. If it's 1, max length will just be 1. Yeah. Okay, let's run this. Okay, all passed. Awesome.